Right before Dawn's first light this morning, Squeaky checked the room, and the suitcase was still there. Which means...
that someone must have stolen it while everyone else was having hallucinations.
Nikki, I heard you were able to catch the journal thief. Any luck with the questioning?
Once Detective Nikki stepped in, Snapshot Tommy buckled under the pressure. As your adorable, trusted assistant, let me figure this out. I suspect Tommy didn't find what he was looking for in Madame Julie's journal, so he went after the suitcase.
But the suitcase was stolen while everyone was hallucinating. At that time, Tommy was pretty much glued to Colleen, and then we were interrogating him.
That's right. A lot of the others have been telling me the exact same thing. After returning from Golden Fields, he's been stuck with Colleen, and not by choice.
Ah! Oh, my first deduction and it's already wrong! Snapshot Tommy has an alibi.
So he didn't poison the detergent. Someone else swiped the suitcase in the chaos.
Then, could the suitcase thief be the same criminal who killed Madame Julie? What do you think, Detective?
It's possible. Maybe they did it too. Maybe the killer was worried they left some evidence on the suitcase that linked them.
Well, good thing we took those.
Jenny, do you have any updates from the
Unfortunately, we only found some stray stalks drifting with the current. Based on the wheat's general direction, we confirmed the culprit passed through the ripplist. I also asked a team to analyze this morning's Dawn's first light bottle for any abnormalities. We should have the results soon.
Jenny, are you okay?
I'm afraid I haven't fully recovered just yet. I still get dizzy sometimes. I can't always tell dreams from memories. I'm not in my peak form right now.
Don't be sorry. Please take care of yourself first.
The others probably also need time to recover from the detergent's effects. You should get some rest too, Nick. Oh, yes. Before I forget, I set up a clue board this morning. It's near the barrel home. Thought it might help you clear your thoughts.
Thank you. You're right, Jenny. A lot has happened recently. I need to organize what we know so far. Momo, let's head over to the clue board and check it out.
Yep.
The wind is picking up. Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all. Whoa! So this is the clue board Jenny made for us? Nikki, we're like real deal detectives now. Can we maybe start our own agency? Oh, but if we did, what would we call it?
Ta-da! Introducing the Case Crackers by Nikki and Momo. Whatever the case may be, with just one look, we'll find the truth for you.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got a nice ring to it. So,
a lot of the crimes happened in the abandoned district. Let's lay them out now. First, the case of the scraps in the suitcase. What a nightmare.
The only thing Jenny found was a few floating strands of straw.
Ever since that suitcase showed up on the choo-choo train.
I do, but there's really no point chasing shadows without any more leads, though. Maybe we should tap...
Don't forget our other cases. Someone poisoned the Dawn's first light detergent. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but it still threw the estate into chaos. If only only we knew more about detergent science. We'll have to wait for Jenny's lab professionals before we jump to conclusions. But one thing's crystal clear. The poisoning was definitely just a smokescreen to steal the suitcase.
Right. One crime to...
It's just like lying. Tell one, you'll need 10 more to keep your story straight. It would have been better if they... Don't forget our other cases. At least we cracked the case of the missing journal and caught the thief. Snap.
Yeah, he may have handed everything back, but come on. Stealing is stealing. He better be writing the world's longest apology letter. Brilliant, Nikki! That deduction was perfect. Please tell me the juicy details again.
I have officially compiled all my brilliant deductions into one... We cracked the case thanks to the scent of super-scented palmed, which led us straight to a scarf that didn't...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that deduction in my archives. Once we're...
Don't forget our other cases. And now, our most recent case. The missing suitcase. Why would anyone... This smells like a bigger conspiracy is at work, Momo. Since we hit a dead end with the fabric scraps, maybe we should work backward from the... Once the estate calms down, we'll track down witnesses, and maybe even catch the real culprit.
Just like we did with Tommy. Still so many questions.
Let's be sure to rest up first. After that, Jenny will bring us back the toxin report from the lab. We got this. With Detective Nikki and her sidekick Momo.
Hey, Ripple Estate sounds so lively again. Nick... Hey, do you think the pieces are starting to wake up? We should head to the Dawn's First Light prep area and ask around there. We need to find out exactly what happened that morning.
Don't forget our... Someone... If only we... But one...
Right!
It's just... Don't forget... Okay. Let's be sure...
Who would do this to the Silvergale Wreath? This isn't just a stain on the world of detergent. It is a disgrace to the entire
Hold on. Slow down, Alan.
Careful, buddy. You're so puffed up. You might
Miss Nikki and Mr. Momo, I didn't expect you to catch me. This is infuriating. Someone really messed up the crates. Give me a break. Who in their right mind leaves Silvergale Wreaths lying around? Everyone in the abandoned district knows those are sacred. Back in the day, if I so much as bumped into one, I'd have to recite 3 of the Silvergale's verses.
Calm down, Alan. Just tell us where the crates go. We'll help you sort them out.
Really? Oh, over by the Someone must have switched the detergent crates with the Silvergale Wreath crates. I just finished sorting the detergents. Oh, would you mind moving these crates back and saving me from this... perfect! Thank you so much, Nikki.
You're all too Wait, Alan! Actually, I need to ask you something. The poison Dawn's first light detergent. Did Jenny...
Yikes! I almost forgot. That's on me. But yes, it turns out the saboteur mixed up Super Duper Palmed, One Breath Bliss, and One Wash Fresh. It was a total disaster.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whenever we start talking formulas, my head starts spinning. Super duper palmed. Wasn't Pommy talking about that stuff?
Here, I just finished updating the usage chart. Take a look. It should make more sense. The colors are just for identification, not the actual detergent color. Don't sue me, all right? The red label means that it's super duper palmed. You have heard of that stuff, right? It doesn't have any scent of its own, but it's able to supercharge other detergents. The yellow one there is called One Breath Bliss, which can be used to make super scented palmed. It's not a dangerous detergent. The smell is just impossible to cover up.
We've definitely seen that one.
Oh, and the blue one? That one's One Wash Fresh. It's used to make super clean palmed. It can fade fabrics and wear them out if it's used too much. Now, if you blend all three together, you get a cocktail that doesn't clean, doesn't freshen, just wrecks pieces.
It causes severe hallucinations, so it's called totally not palmed.
Yup, I just checked the inventory, and several bottles of Super Duper Palmed were emptied out.
They used what was already here. Nothing from the outside.
Tell me about it. At first, I just figured that some brand new, barely trained worker had just messed up the crates. But I looked into it, and the shift logs were... The thing is, we've warned people not to mix the three, loudly, repeatedly. Who overheard us and chose to poison people?
Wait, the work log wasn't messed up by the workers. Oh. It's the crates! Alan, do we have work log records for the crates being put back in place?
No, we don't. But even the clumsiest PC wouldn't misplace the Silvergale Wreath. It's a long-standing tradition in the abandoned district. Even PCs who don't work at Ripple Estate still show respect for the
Right, unless it's an...
Oh, you mean that only a PC who doesn't believe in the Silvergale wouldn't have noticed the wreath was totally misplaced?
Exactly. If that's true, then the one who tampered with the batch...
Wait, those guys? They are so annoying. I heard that only 4 guests arrived here from Sichia.
Nikki, there's been a development. I think you should...
Hey, this feels...
Colleen and I found a new guest unconscious in the raw material fermentation zone. He told us that he had run into a suspicious peak.
Pommy, what happened here?
A guest was just attacked. They were knocked out near a big wooden barrel by the raw material fermentation zone. On the day that Dawn's first light detergent was poisoned, even after everyone slowly started to recover, Colleen was still a bit dizzy, but she insisted on doing it. She asked if I could accompany her. I was worried about her, so I agreed to go along. When we got near that area late at night, she suddenly asked, "Do your employees always come here to..." It was only then that I finally saw what was peeking out from the edge of the barrel. A butt. I leaned in closer. That's no lazy employee, I thought.
Good thing you passed by in time. How's the PC that was attacked? Where are they now?
We took him to get patched up. Colleen often takes care of guests who pass out in the bar, so I left the injured PC in her care and rushed to... He's woken up now, and he said he's a talent scout from Sichia. He's probably the kind who hunts for big stars like... Ugh, all these poisonings and attacks. It's such a headache. Detective Nikki, only you and your sharp deductions can catch the culprit. Please, we're counting on you.
Don't worry, we won't let you down, Pommy. Could you take us to see this new guest?
The guest is also from Sichia. He arrived just before dawn yesterday, but he got lost while looking for a staff member to register. He said he only remembered asking for directions from a PC covered in patches. Then, all of a sudden, he just blacked out.
Ugh, that was brutal.
Is it really that painful?
This is unbearable. The gaps in the fabric were packed with dirt, and each of the threads reeked of dust. I was able to wash my hands, but I just touched my portable detergent bottle.
It's just dirt. It won't.
If you still have the energy to worry about washing your hands, I'd say...
Benny, this is Nikki, and her little yellow friend down there is Momo. They're very trustworthy. Whatever happened?
Hi, Benny. Don't worry. We'll catch the attacker for you. Wait. Are those...
They're old wounds.
When I pulled him out of the barrel, his threads were standing on end from fright. The gash was so massive, I figured another PC had... Fortunately, another PC just knocked into him pretty hard. No major injuries. He was out for a long time, but thanks to the Ribble Estate stitching skills, he's fine.
I'm glad it wasn't serious. Benny, what do you remember?
How can I forget that? I arrived in the abandoned district just past midnight and missed the choo-choo train. But I'd visited long ago, so I knew I could float from Golden Field straight to Ripple Estate. I was doing that, but then I lost my way. It's been a while, and the stone trees changed so much. After I wandered around for a bit, I spotted someone and went to ask for directions.
Did you see their face clearly?
Just one glance was enough. They wore a dark green hat, had a pocket watch, and most terrifying of all, they were covered in irregular patches. When they noticed me, they charged straight at me. Next thing I knew, I woke up here.
The day Benny mentioned was exactly the same day as when the Dawn's First Light detergent...
Right. While on my usual rounds that night, I saw a button foot and a glove sticking out of a barrel. That...
You really like midnight strolls, don't you? Why didn't you report what you...
I figured it was just a Ripple Estate PC taking a nap. Running a detergent bar, I see guests lying around all the time. I don't have the luxury to fuss over each and every one. Who could have known they'd been unconscious there all day?
That makes the mysterious Patchy PC look like a pretty suspicious character. Colleen, Pommy, have you seen this PC?
Of course not. A PC covered in patches. That only really happens in Sicia's...
I've been patrolling lately. I haven't seen any PC that scary. But I did ask Wendy. She confirmed to me that Benny had arrived in the abandoned district that evening. She also informed me that later on, she saw a strange-looking PC dart past.
A new attack? A new suspect? Let's check out the place where Benny was attacked. We might find some clues pointing to that Patchy PC. Let's also check the scene of the missing suitcase. The PCs should be up.
Detective Nikki, where would you like to start? I'll stick close behind and be your trusty...
This place is far from the Ripple Estate's main boulevard. Seems like Benny really did get lost.
But why would that Patchy PC come all the way here? The more I think about it, the more suspicious it seems. Nikki, I think we should look around some more.
A pair of scissors.
Scissors? Torn fabric? A patched up PC. such a packed schedule. A PC this good at managing...
But Momo, don't you think there's some...
Oh yeah! Benny is taking baths way too often. He's gonna scrub his fabric
Right? Last time I saw him, he was cleaning himself too. He's always... But what really catches my attention is that Benny keeps scouting for new talent, yet never schedules meetings with companies or makes time to give them resources.
So then, could it be that he doesn't have a single?
I think so too. Benny's career seems... Look at these wood chips. They look like they fell here recently. And there are a bunch of loose threads.
Huh. It seems like a PC crashed into that cracked barrel over there, and they knocked off... Nikki, let's check the ground nearby for more wood chips.
The materials in the fermentation zone have been normal lately, and Alan's analysis confirms it. So the Dawn's first light incident... Hey, looks like the culprit used this wooden...
Poor Benny. His career's a mess. He came all the way to the Ripple Estate soiree seeking opportunity, and then while just asking for directions, he almost lost his life to a suspicious PC.
Luckily, he's safe. And we've got more leads now. Momo, we should follow that trail of wood chips up ahead. Maybe someone else spotted the same patchy piece. Benny reported that he had no external injuries. Which means these wood chips weren't from the attack on Benny. They were left behind by the patchy...
Who's that?
Mommy, sing something else. Looking for scraps of cloth. What a...
Who's crying?
No, don't! Help! Help me, Mommy!
What the heck are you? Quit your creeping around. You better watch out for my claws.
What is happening?
So this is the work you're talking about? No, it's all right. Those are plenty of blings, trust me.
Were you the one who attacked Benny? Are you working for some...
Threadstar! Chase! Chase! No! Don't let him get away!
Hey, wait!
Wow, she's...
A hat, a pocket watch, And then she also had all those patches covering over half her...
Exactly. She's rambling complete nonsense. Talking and talking without making a bit of sense.
Let me see. A serial PC trafficking case? This thread star looks so familiar. Oh, I saw it in Tommy's newspaper too. It really is the same company. When Cersei passed away, they were really famous, a hot name in stage costume rentals.
From PCs? Ugh! That's so cruel! How could such an evil company exist?
Luckily, the Kingdom Guards uncovered their plot. Without Operation Starstrike, who knows? But looking at the rest of the headlines, that was all during the days of Prosperville. A case from She also shouted Thread Star a moment.
Every square inch of her body is covered in all kinds of patches. Does that mean?
Don't worry, Momo. At least she didn't attack us. Too bad we couldn't catch up to her and question her face to face.
Nikki, let's go to the scene of the missing suitcase first and see if we can find any other clues.
Yep. A few detergent bottles all lined up. This isn't where they're usually stored. Looks like the door was pried open. While everyone else was trapped in the hallucination, the thief must... Such a meticulous shift schedule. Totally Granny Rags and Jenny's style. All the important checks and confirmations are supervised by the two of them.
Looks like if the shifts had been normal, the thief wouldn't have had any chance to...
So that's why they spiked the Dawn's first light, taking advantage of everyone's hallucinations to steal... This thief must be very... Here's a crack. But it's so narrow, even a PC... Seems like there aren't any other clues at the scene. Momo, let's ask nearby witnesses. Maybe they saw something.
Ugh, so frustrating! Not enough fruit juice, and I lost my rhythm!
Calm down, Squeaky. Could you tell us a little more about what happened this morning?
I got poisoned by the detergent, hallucinations swirling out of view.
It's fine. There might be clues in your hallucination.
Trying to remember. Let's see. Pressing juice with all my might, the fruit, it goes flying. What a sight! The bag. It said its stone tree no longer had hanker fins. This hallucination, I honestly can't tell if it's supposed to be literal.
But a bag with arms and legs, and it could talk. That's basically a
That makes sense. Which can only mean that Squeaky probably saw the thief at some point. Quick, what else did you see? I shared the stage with the Sovereign of Sexy and showed off the art of juice pressing. But that sack screamed so loud, I completely lost the rhythm. The crowd ran away in fright. The other sack lost its fight. Fruits tumbling left and right, spilling all the juice.
Don't be sad, Squeaky. All that juice, it was just a hallucination.
It kept floating, upside down and round, but where it went, I never... This is really strange, Nikki. Why would the thief move upside down?
I've got no clue. Let's go ask some other
I can't believe it! I would never take that fabric, even if it was for the greatest experiment the world has ever seen! Once I give my statement, I'm going straight back to the lab to check on my beautiful fabric.
Hello, Gordon.
Of course I'll cooperate! That was just any old ordinary fabric. I can't believe that thief didn't leave a single scrap behind!
As the cloth inspector, did you check the scraps?
Those scraps were nearly full to the brim with whim. Great materials for experimentation. My work may be paused, but my new ideas keep piling up every day. But there is no soul left within those scraps. Even I am not able to stitch them together into a full...
Hey, those scraps are from a PC. Don't you think you're...
I haven't lost myself to craziness. I examined them thoroughly. The culprit was incredibly careful, leaving no clear traces of a weapon. All I can infer is that the cuts were like...
Scissors are so common. It'll be hard to narrow down. Gordon...
Nothing at all. I applied the Dawn's first light detergent and went to see Jenny. My job was done, so I could finally get... Wait, I do remember passing the barrel home and seeing a PC that I didn't... They were shouting nonsense, but I didn't pay attention. Now I realize it was a warning. Terrifying inspiration.
An orange stranger that was setting up the venue. That must have been Leora. Which means when Gordon... And the barrel home is far from here. even if the poisoning wasn't...
So, Leora wouldn't have been fast enough to make it there in time for the suitcase theft.
Thank you, Gordon. No further questions. I hope your experiment...
Oh, Silvergale, I've made a disaster! I worked so hard to stack the crates all neat and stylish. Now it's all ruined. I don't know how to...
Hello, Belford. Did...
No, nothing strange happened. Except me. I was a strange one. When I got poisoned, I completely messed up the cargo. Oh, if only I hadn't thought this Dawn's First Light detergent was the trendiest thing those PCs in Sichia had never even glimpsed. I went and slathered on...
Oh, man.
But I gotta say, not every PC gets a chance to see hallucin... I was striking a pose on a catapult seal, when suddenly, boom! 2 red suns lit the sky, with a huge orange one, too! The stone heart burst into crackling
Well, hallucinations can be like that.
There's nothing here that connects to the missing suitcase. So, have you seen any PCs?
You're asking the right PC. I've been delivering loads and loads of detergent recently. Not sure why, but that so-called center stage star from Sichia has been pacing around here. He's muttering to himself so theatrically.
Was it Leon? Maybe he was caught up with mourning again. Probably best not to Momo, let's question some of the other witnesses.
Nikki, let's report both of these scenes to Jenny first. Maybe we can look at all the facts and figure out a new lead together. The Dawn's First Light prep area, the site of Benny's attack, the missing suit. Wow, I am exhausted.
Well, Momo, now you know.
Thank you. Once this is all over, I'll tell everyone in the estate about the heroic deeds of our 2 great detectives. And the estate's resources are always open for you to use.
Of course, Jenny. Anytime. We really want to catch the suitcase thief, too. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruit. Let me think. Let's start from here. Though the method of the poisoning was clever, and doesn't directly pinpoint the culprit, it does still have one...
The misplaced crates!
Right! Every PC in the abandoned district holds the Silvergale in high regard. According to Alan...
Yeah, even if they're not estate staff, no one would casually break the abandoned district's traditions or disrespect the Silvergale.
So it's just like we suspected. The outsiders from Sichia are the more likely...
Right now, there are half a dozen guests at the estate who come from Sichia. You two...
Apart from... That patchy PC is definitely suspicious. But apart from Benny's testimony...
And she's so skilled, we haven't even been able to catch her for questioning yet. Also, we could not...
True. But her skills actually make me less suspicious of her. If she were the thief, couldn't she have knocked out the guards and taken the suitcase right then?
That's right. If she was so strong that even Miss Nikki couldn't handle her, ordinary PCs from the estate wouldn't have...
Causing large-scale chaos with poison would be unnecessary then. Still, this is all just speculation, not... Apart from those... The suitcase was the thief's real target, so the missing suitcase is the key event. Based on the shift schedule we saw, the thief... We questioned several witnesses at the scene. No one saw anyone suspicious, meaning the thief...
Yes, And by the time Miss Nikki finished questioning Tommy, the theft was already over.
That short time frame helps us rule out a few of our suspects, like Tommy and Colleen.
Oh, they were tangled up with each other earlier. Nikki and I interrogated one of them, and Pommy took the other away. It couldn't have been them.
Exactly. Also, according to Gordon's testimony, Leora was poisoned on the other side of the Rippless. And as for Benny, judging by the state Colleen and Pommy found him in,
Wow, you're right. This really narrows down the...
this means that only Mr. Leon and the mysterious Patchy PC had the
Well then, because Miss Nikki, I mean Detective Nikki, thinks the Patchy...
It's...
Not yet, Momo. Jenny, these are just preliminary deductions. If we rush to arrest Mr. Leon now, I think Momo and I should have a little chat with him first. He might slip up in the conversation and say something that matches the suspect that...
So that's it. You all want to erase this imperfect, ugly me. From this moment on, my art is no longer...
Excuse us, Mr. Leon. Could...
An interview? I apply.
You could call it that. We just want to ask...
Normally, I'd be by the window, watching the sunset. I mean, the break of day. You see, an artist's mind will always paint in a few more...
Didn't you get a bottle of Dawn's First Light? Let me smell. Let me...
Oh, goodness. Wait. I went to get my bottle of detergent, then headed back. After all, I'm a seasoned artist from Sicia who once shared the stage with Juliet and Cersei.
In that case, you must have fallen into hallucinations too. Oh, if you don't mind, what did you see?
That has nothing to do with the case, does it? I was alone.
All right. Please rest up, Mr. Leon. We'll go...
Wait! Those were just hallucinations. Nothing worth asking about.
Oh, but Pommy was awake at the time. Gordon has been deep...
Yeah, you're right. We'll be sure to ask every single one of them, and we'll question a second time, just to be sure.
Hold on! If I'm honest, that wasn't the truth. After what?
What for? Don't tell me you were up...
An artist's inspiration is not a dirty trick. I only went there to drown myself with... As the scent of detergent lingered, I used those new sensations to reimagine the climactic scene of...
Mr. Leon, could you recreate the scene for us?
Oh, but of course! I see the twinkle of true artistic yearning.
Oh, Nikki, now you've never seen a live Sicilian performance before. Mr. Leon, your show was amazing.
You'd rather embrace a perfect lie than accept the raw truth of...
What a...
And very helpful to our investigation. Looks like your shadow is an upside-down PC, just like the witnesses said.
What? Who dares desecrate my art? Attempted murder upon the artistic spirit! Was it that lady guarding the suitcase? Or that clumsy little... Could it be Leora? The tragedy of Sicia! Trail...
Whoa.
But can I ask why you would assume it was her? Don't tell me that you saw her near the suitcase.
Of course! I had no intention of playing the harsh critic, but that scene was Beside that stage I so carefully set, two bumbling performers, Leora and that clumsy rascal, came staggering out, and that lady, fiddling with the air, shouted the most profound line of the show. Juicing is art. I saw a flock of sheep cast off their disguises and charge towards...
Sounds like that's when you started hallucinating.
A very vivid
Nikki, when we talked to Gordon earlier, didn't he tell us that he saw Leora near the barrel hole?
It's Gordon who's also present at the scene back then where Squeaky and Belford. Belford mentioned earlier that he saw two red suns in a big... If that's referring to Leora's red glasses and her bright orange hair...
Right, but then why would that experiment-obsessed guy